discussed before the game, he brings a .354 batting average into the game.
Yeah, if you're going to have an 8-hitter who's hitting .350, you're doing well.
That's the kind of talent this Upper Moreland team has. They've captured 3 of the last 4 league championships in the Suburban 1 American Conference. Rod, we talked about it. Their only losses all year have been to Class 4A playoff teams.
That's impressive. And Bernie, give credit to Upper Moreland. You need to have a solid coaching staff. You need to have good players. But the players also need to buy into your philosophy, which obviously they're motivated. They're into it. We got problems right here for Phoenixville.
Breaking ball grounded right back to the pitcher. Ammons makes the throw to first. Nice play by Hershey over there, and that'll do it. After 1/2 inning, the score, Upper Moreland 4, Phoenixville 0. And let's take a look at our graphics, our starting lineup. Number 28, Jordan Valentine. 8, Joey Little. 11, Jack Ashburn. 7, Colin Ammon. 4, Shane Allen. Number 9, Ryan Yenchik. Number 5, Chris Demi. Number 17, Shea Ferguson. Number 20, Brandon Hershey. And we see a quick look at the Springford Rams from our last game. Certainly a team that made us proud 1 year ago, going all the way to the state championship game.
My alma mater.
Now, Rod, we have a lineup change according to that screen. I had Shea Ferguson leading off. It appears that maybe they have changed that. What do you have? Shea Ferguson.
I have the same thing you have.
Okay, there have been several lineup changes at the last minute, perhaps due to injury, but we'll just have to see who steps to the dish to start off the bottom of the first. Rod, the only positive, and here's the starting lineup for Upper Moreland. Number 3, Robert Knox, the left fielder. Number 13, Matt Cohn, the center fielder. Number 9, Sean Valenza, the shortstop. Number 2, Ryan Snyder, second base. Number 7, Charlie Hooker, the pitcher. Number 21, Mike Cavanaugh, the third baseman. Number 11, Mike Janis, the DH. Number 24, Kyle Walder, the pitcher. Number 5, Pat Driscoll, the catcher. And number 1, Tyler Force, the right fielder.
Bernie, that first inning was a scorekeeper's nightmare. I was trying to keep up with the pad here. Now I know what Gary Matthews goes through.
Don't forget to put the dots for the RBIs. Sometimes I forget to do that. But, we're going to talk a lot about the Phoenixville Phantoms and their proud history. Obviously, the greatest player ever from our era, the greatest hitting catcher ever in Major League history, Mike Piazza. Doc Kennedy is here at the game. Tom Ramsey, a lot of Phantoms down here supporting. And leading off is Shea Ferguson, so our lineup card is correct. Number 17, the left fielder, Shea Ferguson, will step to the dish. A pesky leadoff hitter and a very patient leadoff hitter as he takes strike one. Also an outstanding member of that swim team. Swimming, good for those baseball muscles, Rod.
Absolutely.
Looks like you've been working out there, tough guy. Uh-oh, foul ball coming at us. I got it, Rod. I got it.
I've never seen you catch a baseball, ever.
I just caught a Ty Wigington home run 3 weeks ago.
No way.
And gave it to the secretary at the Pottstown Middle School, who is the most avid Phillies fan I've ever met.
You're quite eleemosynary.
Lori Shirk. There's another foul ball right over the PCTV Network truck. I want to get in that truck in between innings. They have air conditioning in there.
Ooh, they're living
Tom
large
Ramsey's
in there.
Hanging out over there. Kick and the pitch. The right-hander on the mound, Kyle Walder, senior, ace, 6-3 on the year, an ERA under 2. He's all about location and change of speed, not a bad combination.
No, for sure, and I did notice he's keeping the ball down. I'm watching Bob Mull very carefully, the umpire behind the plate. He has a hesitation. He doesn't hesitate with the call. He makes the call, but then he goes with his hand. So from our distance, I can't always tell if it's a ball or a strike. But I'll help him umpire tonight. I'm pretty good at that.
Strike 3 as Ferguson goes down. Number 8, the shortstop, Joey Little, batting in that 2-hole. For the Phantoms of Phoenixville. Several multi-sport stars, on this roster for the Phantoms. And that familiar name to Philly fans, Jack Ashburn, the catcher that a lot of scouts are here looking at. He has put up gigantic numbers this year. And Ferguson, the aforementioned leadoff hitter, we wanted to mention he is looking at attending Penn State University. Joey Little comes to the plate. Shortstop, outstanding soccer player. Rod carries a 3.75 GPA, not bad.
About a point and a half higher than I remember.
I had a 3.7 for all 4 years added together.
3.7.
And a good at-bat for Joey Little. He got a base runner on a base on balls. And here you go, number 11, the catcher, Jack Ashburn, the grandson of Richie Ashburn, the Philadelphia great and beloved announcer, Harry Callis's partner, and, of course, his father, John Ashburn, Richie Jr., brother, who I played against Jack's father, heck of a player, heck of a hitter, certainly has been passed on genetically, also a member of the swim team, a senior. Rod, 449 batting average.
Yeah, and then over a 500 on-base percentage. First inning, he made a strong throw down to third on an attempted pickoff, so he does have arm strength. He also was very excitable after that first half inning, trying to get his team pumped up.
Yeah, you know, the Boyertown coach, Todd Moyer, and congratulations, the Bears won the Pac-10 title again. He doesn't throw out a lot of compliments, but he told me before the game, before the Pac-10 title game, he said, keep an eye on this Ashburn kid. He said, yeah, we all know about his physical tools. He said, what I like about him, his heart, his leadership, his vocal abilities. He's a leader, and he just had a heck of an at-bat. He will get a base on balls. So just like that, now, Rod, this could be one of those 15-14 slugfests. Phoenixville has 2 men on, only 1 out, and their cleanup hitter, Colin Ammon, also a senior, also a member of the swim team, carries a hefty 364 batting average.
Well, Phoenixville has to make some hay this half of an inning. They have 2 on, 1 out. If they can push a run or two across here, it keeps them in the game. I think pitch count's going to be very important, too. It still is a bit humid out. You start getting up into 75, 80 pitches, I think you're going to see some drop-off in velocity.
Yeah, it is a hot one out here. Sweltering heat. The heat index with that humidity and not a lot of wind. The wind variating during the first inning here. By the way, Ashburn on first base considering attending, guess where? The University of Nebraska.
There's some ties there, aren't there?
Tilden, Nebraska, home of Richie Ashburn Sr. God bless his soul. And a big at-bat. Colin Ammon, the opposing pitcher, will love nothing more than to double in a couple runs here, get 2 of them back, but that's a swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. And now Phoenixville doesn't want to leave those men on base. Another guy who has been in the conversation for league MVP, number 4, second baseman Shane Allen, the Springford coach, Bruce Bropes, the Boyertown coach, Todd Moyer, talking to the Methacton coach, Spiewak. In the conversation of 5 or 6 names in the Pac-10, Shane Allen's name comes up when you start talking about league MVP. That's how good this kid is. $18 RBIs on the season as he swings in the dirt. Nice stop by the backstop Pat Driscoll for the Golden Bears of Upper Moreland. Last year they defeated Pope John Paul. Rod, you and I did the game. They advanced to state. Were eliminated in round 1 against a very good Blue Mountain team. There's a ball hit hard to third, but a nice play by Matt Cavanaugh, the third baseman. He'll step on third for the 4th. The Phantoms leave 2 on after 1 complete. 4-0 Golden Bears.
For over 50 years, O'Donnell Weiss & Mattei has helped our clients resolve a wide variety of legal challenges. OWM Law provides legal representation to clients throughout southeastern Pennsylvania. Our attorneys and our highly trained support staff utilize the latest technology and resources available to satisfy the needs of our clients. O'Donnell Weiss & Mattei, delivering the highest level of professional service. Conveniently located with offices in Pottstown and Phoenixville.
You're watching the PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you.
We're back. The Lawn Chair Creatures, observing the District 1 Championship from the Temple University campus in Ambler, PA. A beautiful facility, a glorious day for baseball. A little hot, but not like the dog days of August, not quite that bad. But, Rod, with the climactic conditions, we see obviously early on the ball is carrying.
Oh, very much so. I was a little surprised, again, until I saw the wind conditions here. And they had a good plan. Upper Moreland had a good plan. They are really staying back on the ball. They're seeing it deep. They're going to right and right center field. And they're hitting it with some authority.
Yeah, they're no joke. They've got 5 seniors, 3 juniors, and a sophomore in their lineup. Now batting number 1, the 9-hitter, Tyler Forrest, one of the seniors, right fielder. Diminutive, but feisty. Nice to see Ryan Yenchek out there for the Phantoms. Outstanding running back on that football team. I was fortunate enough to do their Fight Breast Cancer Night football against Perk Valley, where the football team came out in pink. And Phoenixville put on quite a show that night, defeating the Vikings and raising a lot of money for breast cancer. And in the audience that night were over 50 breast cancer survivors. Very moving night.
I bet it was. That is an emotional evening. I've had a touch of that in my family, and it is very difficult to deal with as the individual who has it and the people that are watching them go through it.
Here's some high octane. Little cutter fastball in that outside corner. Rod, you know the cut fastball, Mariano Rivera obviously has changed the game. A ball coming in that fast, breaking that late. There's a ball driven to right center again. Right fielder drifting back. Nice play by Chris Demme. Sporting the leather out there. That is 2 now. Stellar plays by Demme.
Well, it sure was. The ball got up in the wind a little bit, and I saw him turn on the afterburners late. They're starting to play a little deeper.
And how about shifting towards right center a little bit? They're hitting the ball the opposite way, a la Mike Piazza used to.
Oh, he really could.
You go down there to Doc Kennedy Field, and they'll point out the roofs of the houses that Piazza hit. I believe he had 15 home runs his senior year and hit one of the longest balls ever at Pottstown High School on top of the roof of the high school, which is a good 420 feet just to the base of that wall. Not to mention he was a Pac-10 golf champion as a senior.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And a lot of people don't realize he played first base in high school.
I know that because I coached against him. And a couple of the balls that he hit off of the roofs had Spring City Legion written on them.
Yeah, I'd have to rank along with Christian Walker out of Spring City Legion, who's now playing at University of South Carolina looking for a three-peat on the College World Series, the longest balls I've seen hit at the high school level, along with Steve Young of Springford, Adam Chaconis of Boyertown, and Chris Lubansky of Kennedy Kenrick. You're talking 5, Division I players with major league power.
You brought up some really great names there. And, oh, by the way, good kids.